Little something.
Whoops.
It's the Moorebeanz. We're back.
Episode 8, Moorebeanz 2.
What's up, guys? Nice to be back.
We're up to a whole 9 subscribers. And if you're watching our videos and you haven't subscribed, do that. Because someone subscribed and then they unsubscribed, and that really hit me hard.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
There's probably like an app or something where you could check who it was, and then you can go to their house, talk to them.
Go to their house?
Talk to them real good.
For real, bro.
But I know what you did.
I'll send them a nice formal letter.
Take that personal. Give them a nice stern talking to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We were talking about SpongeBob and the way that SpongeBob really impacted your life in a positive way.
It did, yeah.
Because you really take after SpongeBob's like role.
I mean, I've been watching SpongeBob since I was a little baby.
Yeah.
And
Little baby?
yeah, little baby.
Da Baby.
Since I was Da Baby, yeah.
But all Da Baby songs sound the same.
He has the same flow. Didn't you say there was one time whenever it was at my old house and I was really young, and maybe it was like a party for me or my sister, I don't remember, but SpongeBob was on, and and my dad was like, "This is the episode that's gonna come on next."
Yeah.
And then he was like, and you were like, "No, it's not."
It was a SpongeBob fucking episode. Like the SpongeBob ripped his pants, and your dad was like, "This is gonna go next time. Every single time this episode plays, the next episode is SpongeBob rips your pants." And I was like, "Nah, bro, you're stupid. That's not happening." Next episode was rip your pants.
Yeah.
Dude, anytime I watch SpongeBob or one of those cartoons, all I can think about when I'm watching it is whoever made this show was definitely tripping balls.
Dude, I think that all the time. Like some of the things that they come up with, it's like you cannot be in like a regular state of mind to make some of these things.
Nah. Or you have to be like 8.
Yeah. And I don't think most 8-year-olds are making money off of TV shows like that. I don't know. You never know, though, I guess. I don't know.
Dude, my teacher, this is for Phineas and Ferb, but her daughter or whatever was a writer for Phineas and Ferb.
Really?
Cool, but who was that? Which teacher was that? Chris.
Dude, that's really cool. That's really cool.
Dude.
That'd be a fun way to make money.
Alright, I'm done fucking with the auto. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Alright.
Dude, so yesterday.
What are you gonna whine about it?
Yesterday?
All my troubles.
Dude, I literally
seem so far away.
Broke my back yesterday.
Okay, why?
I was going to work out.
People were going to 7th Spring.
I was going to work out, not yesterday. This was like this was Tuesday.
Yeah, when you guys went snowboarding with Cratty?
The day after that, 2 days after that.
Okay.
Tuesday morning, I went to go work out, and I was doing like a super low impact workout just for the purpose of feeling good for my wrestling practice later in the day. I was gonna work out and then get in the ice bath. And then when I was just about finishing up working out, I was doing a handstand, and my back hurt really bad after. And I was like, oh, it'll just feel
after the handstand or like the workout?
After the handstand. So then I was like, oh, it'll feel better after I get in the ice bath. I got in the ice bath, I got out, and as I was walking downstairs from the ice bath, I slipped on the first step, and I like caught myself going back. And then I was like, oh, that could have been a bad call. That could have been a close call.
Yeah, for sure.
And then after I get out of the shower, dude, my back hurt so bad that I literally couldn't walk for like 2 hours.
Was it like your upper back or lower back?
So I strained a ligament in my lower back.
Wow.
And all my muscles in my back were spasming to protect my ligament. So I literally could not like walk. It hurt so bad.
Wow.
So I was laying there and I was like, oh my God, like what the hell? And I couldn't do anything Tuesday. I couldn't do anything the rest of the day. And then I actually had to get medication, like a prescription from the doctor, because it hurts. I had to get muscle relaxants just to like make my body calm, like make my back calm down. It hurt so bad, dude. I was walking into Walmart and it started running down my legs. Like my legs started getting numb. And I was like, oh my God, dude. And I had to sit down in Walmart. Really? Just because it hurt so bad. And it was funny because I was like sitting there thinking, I was like, dude, like all I want to do is be able to walk. Like it hurts so bad.
Jeez.
And I was like, oh my God, dude. It made every problem that you have whenever you're healthy seem like so stupid. You know what I mean? Like when you're sick, all you want to be is healthy.
It's healthy, yeah. And then it's like, then you're grateful for the times you are healthy because you think back at the time that you were like hurting so bad. You're like, wow.
Yeah, or like you feel a stuffy nose or just anything like that. All you want is just for that to go away. But when it goes away, like you're just any other problem in the world just kind of spews up.
Totally.
But dude, today's the first day that like I can actually walk for long periods of time.
So it's been a few days.
This is like 2.5 days I'm at right now, and I've been on this medication and just putting like a lot of topical things on my back. to calm it down in a heat pad, dude. But oh my god, dude, it hurts so bad. It was crazy, like how fast you can strain a muscle or a ligament like that, and your back is.
Because it all just happened at once.
Literally happened in like, yeah, just like I was doing. It's a literal workout to make you feel good. It's the funny part too. Like it wasn't lifting, it wasn't doing anything like that. It's just doing like short circuit, like cardio stuff.
Was that pain from your back? Did that solely just happen from slipping? Like, do you think any of it had to do with your workout or not?
I think that it, like I strained it a little bit doing the handstand, and then I got in the ice bath. And after the ice bath, I think falling down this first step and like throwing myself back, I think that's what made it hurt really bad. Dude, it was bad though. And I felt bad because Colby was planning Colby had this whole day planned for me and him the next day. Like he had like a cooler packed, he had beef jerky made, he had steaks ready.
Cooked like.
He had all of this stuff ready for a full day at Seven Springs, the grill. And that morning, I was so sad because that morning I was like, oh my god, dude, I have to let him down. And I really wanted to go too.
Wow.
It's terrible.
That does stink, dude.
Yeah.
It would have been such a.
What?
Passes.
Yeah. That's not bad. I still have like 10 days after that, so we're good. And dude, I'm taking like 9 credits, so we'll have time you know what I mean? Like we'll have time whenever.
That's as many subscribers as you have, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, can I go back to your injury real quick?
Yeah.
So whenever you're in Walmart and you like sat down, did you like sit on like chicken or something? Like where the hell do you sit in Walmart? Like there's no benches or anything.
I sat on frozen turkeys. I threw a frozen turkey on the ground and I sat on it like a basketball.
You're like, here, if anyone that passes, you're like, here, I just de-thawed some meat for you. Here you go.
No, I those frozen turkeys are like hard as a rock. I put that shit down and I sat on it like a basketball. And as people walked by me, I was like, don't talk to me. I was like, I'm waiting on my prescription.
It's like a chicken laying eggs. You're like keeping them warm.
Yeah. Something like that.
For real though, where'd you actually sit? Like in Walmart? Was there a bench in the back or something?
There's a bench by the pharmacy.
Okay, so, I think I know what you're talking about.
I was waiting for my prescription at the pharmacy.
Yeah.
And I was sitting on the bench. Dude, it was crazy. I was like grabbing the shelves as I was walking, as like for a cane. It was crazy how bad that shit can hurt so quickly. And your back's the worst one too because, like, yeah, no, anything that you do, it moves.
Yeah.
Like, tie your shoe, it hurts. Anything.
Using your back for everything, dude.
Use your back for everything. Seriously. Open your freaking door.
Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, my lower back is like sore, and I think it just depends on how I sleep that night. Like if I sleep in an unfamiliar place, like if I'm at a friend's house or a cousin's house or something like that, sometimes if I'm just sleeping in a different way I usually don't do, then it'll be sore. But that's usually always just my lower back though. Like my upper back is never really bad.
Yeah, dude, I'd protect.
But I know what you mean though, because your lower back, you seriously use like everything with your lower back, like no matter what it is. So I know how you feel, dude. That must be terrible.
Yeah, you got to protect that at all costs, dude. Yeah. Because if you had to live with that all day, like you actually really messed up your back, that would suck so bad.
Well, think about how hard it would be to be healthy too, because you can't move around at all.
Impossible.
You literally solely just have to focus on eating healthy because it'd be extremely difficult to move around.
Yeah, and that's hard if you're not. Like, if your only way of being healthy is to eat healthy, that's so hard because you can't eat, like, you can't really eat a lot either.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you're not working out and burning calories.
Yeah.
It's funny, too, because when I hurt my back that morning, I was a little bit stressed out because I was trying to find partners to wrestle me, like, throughout the whole month because we have off this month for wrestling. So I was trying to find partners. Like, I was going to make trips to Pittsburgh and stuff. And then, like, literally once I finished all of that, I went and worked out, and now I'm out for like 10 days.
Wow.
I'm like, well, now you can't do anything, you asshole.
Dang.
So it's kind of funny. Those little mental blocks are always interesting to see how you handle them.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially like when you can't work out, and that's like the way that I make myself happy is by working out.
Yeah.
It's like
you gotta be resilient, I guess. Yeah. You can't let it break you down. You just gotta find a way to make you stronger.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I felt bad for this little kid over here too. He was all happy we're about to have a little
date. You were talking about like being famous and knowing that everyone's eyes on you.
I remember like there's like so many times in my life where I'm doing some shit and I'm like everyone's looking at me, and then it's either when you're high or like something dumb's happening and you're just like have anxiety, but you always like walk away from that situation and you're like, damn, I'm looking at so many people right now and I don't give a fuck what any of them are doing at all. Like this dude literally could trip on his face in front of me and I would keep walking and not care.
Nah, I'd laugh at him.
damn, people do that to me too. Like they don't give a shit
No,
what the
exactly.
fuck I'm doing. Like no one cares about what the fuck you're doing with your life. And then I was like, damn, if you were famous though, oh, they care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, when you're famous, like you have to watch your every single move. Especially now, like people could get away with a lot of things even just a few years ago. But now, like if you're a celebrity or anything, you seriously have to monitor everything you do, or someone's just gonna attack you.
Yeah, low key, that would kind of suck.
It would.
It would definitely suck.
Like if Liver King wasn't Liver King, no one would give a shit that he's on PEDs.
Oh my god, yeah.
You know,
Dude, the Liver King shit is so funny. I love how he's like going on interviews now, and he's like, they're like, "What are you up to, bro?" And he's like, "Steroids." He like says that.
yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay. I
Kinda
guess
sad.
Like,
he's
cool.
like, take extreme ownership of your actions. I mean,
Well,
to be
bro
completely
didn't do that
honest,
for the past like 5 years, and now he just gets caught and like, bro switched up.
I feel like me and Cooper already talked about this a couple times, but it'd be so fucking sick if there was just like a competition for people who do steroids. Like, who can get the biggest?
There is that. That's pretty much the body.
Sure.
Most of the bodybuilding industry is on steroids.
They should have a whole different section though, where it's like, you don't have to get tested, nothing. And then people would just get fucking so big they would blow up probably.
They do have some kind of organization that does bodybuilding. I think I thought I heard someone say this, that they don't test at all, or like there's some MMA leagues that don't test at all. Yeah, because then it's like then it gets weird because like at what point is it a PED? Is like creatine a PED because it helps your muscles grow faster and helps maintain your muscles, or like at what point, you know what I mean? Because it gets kind of weird when they start saying that.
First time you take creatine, it kind of like is a legit PED. Did you guys ever like bulk up the first time on creatine and you were like, holy shit?
I've only ever taken I just take 5 grams every day, so I don't really know. I mean, I don't really notice a difference, but
Yeah, I meant like bulking up from it. Like,
I remember you did.
yeah, you got big.
I gained 20 pounds of muscle
Yeah,
like in like fucking 3 months.
but then
Yeah.
you stop taking it and you lose a lot of that muscle.
No, I think that was 85% me right at the end of my growth phase where I was still growing, my body was, and then also combined with creatine.
Yeah,
Like I hit like 165 and then I just kind of, my natural body weight now is like 155.
yeah. Even things like CBD or all that stuff, it's kind of because they're all like caffeine's a drug, so and it definitely makes me a better athlete when I'm drinking caffeine.
Yeah.
So that's a performance enhancing
Yeah.
drug, right? You know, it's kind of a weird concept, you know, because I guess like, yeah, HGH and all those actual drugs, like actual prescription drugs, you like, it's pretty obvious. Or what's it called? There's one that makes your endurance crazy. TJ Dillashaw got EPO. So you take EPO and like you pretty much don't get tired.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know, right? But you're definitely like you have a better workout if you drank caffeine before, right, Tuck?
Yeah, I mean, I noticed like before my workouts, if I drink coffee, my stomach will hurt.
Oh, really?
But like I used to take pre-workout all the time, and I feel like there's so many just bad chemicals in there that I just want to make my workouts just organic. And I feel like my stomach would hurt a lot after my workouts too. And I just wanted to like stray away from that because I think it was that healthy for me.
Yeah.
It's funny because a lot of people go to the gym, and I feel like the whole point of going to the gym, first of all, is like to just make sure you're healthy. But people totally just like take as many supplements as they can, and they solely just focus on getting big, and then it kind of defeats the purpose of going to be healthy because now they're just not healthy at all. A lot of them.
Yeah. I saw a tweet that if you go to the gym for appearances, then you're fat phobic.
You are.
Are you afraid of being fat?
Fuck yeah.
You should be.
You're afraid of fat people.
Every human being on the entire planet should be very afraid of being fat.
Yeah.
I don't know why people are trying to normalize that at all.
Yeah, I don't think that'll last. It can't.
Like everyone has different body types, obviously. Like if you're thicker boned, like that's obviously like
Not a thing.
no, it is. Some people have natural like
Sure that's a
some
fake
people have
thing.
natural bigger bodies, right? And
Isn't
that's
big
totally
bone
fine.
like a
But I
fake
mean
thing?
like if you're
think that's
going
right.
out of your way to like have a body that's like larger than what it should be, then that's like where, because you can be overweight and healthy because that's your body type. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can be overweight and not healthy, obviously. And I feel like that's
To me, like body positivity and that whole movement, because they're like, you should be body positive about your fat body or whatever. I feel like body positivity is being okay with certain things that you can't change in your body. Like, I'm okay that I have a scar on my face, or I'm okay that like I'm not freaking 6 foot, you know, or things like certain things like that. Like, you should be, like, things you can't change, you should be okay with. But if you're fat, you should just get your shit together, because it's like there's no excuse to be 80 pounds overweight, because it's not. And I mean, if that's what you want to do, then that's fine. Like, you should love them regardless, but
don't tell other people.
Don't tell other people that that's like okay and healthy, because it's just not. It's just, you know, you're susceptible to so many more diseases if your body has to carry all that extra weight.
Right. Can we go back on how we were talking about celebrities and how like you have to kind of mirror, or like you have to watch and monitor everything? What?
Celebrities watching them, yeah.
Yeah, zoned out, baby.
Yeah.
No, I had to fix my dick.
What's Mars like?
Huh?
What's Mars been like?
What's Mars been like? I'll get back.
You look like,
I'll get back to you.
Yeah, what about celebrities?
I feel like some celebrities, like Frank Ocean, like he does it right, because he'll drop an album or a song and then he'll just disappear for like whatever time, and then no one like could judge him or anything like that, because they're like, well, what the hell is he doing?
Yeah,
you know. And then there's other people, like I don't know, like 90% of celebrities, I guess, like they'll just like pee in a public bathroom and they're like, oh, they're spreading COVID. So
yeah, some people have like they just stay in all the fucking
Dude,
Frank Ocean hasn't came out with a new song in like how many years? He came out with those 2 freaking albums and then dipped.
I honestly don't know exactly what he dropped last, but I know I feel like his last album he dropped was literally which one was it? It was the one with Nights and Self Control and all those really good songs. What was that? Blonde. That's what it was. It was Blonde. I think that was literally his last album. And then he's dropped a few singles since then, but no albums. But dude, Blonde was so good. It's one of the best albums I've ever heard.
I was trying to find this video of Elon Musk. It was really funny. Can't find like where you like videos on Instagram.
Oh,
do you know where that is? It's whatever. But
it's usually on there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bro.
What?
Is your audio messed up, Colby?
Yeah, I don't.
As long as they can hear you.
Hello. What the fuck?
Tucker, did you see that we did one with our grandma?
Yeah, that was so cute.
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it, but the fact that you guys had your grandma, because your mom was taking pictures on Snapchat of you guys. What'd you guys talk about?
Dude, we talked about like her growing up in the 1930s and like she saw the whole technology development, because they didn't have phones or anything back then. So we talked about all of that, Johnstown flood, dude. Like, because the 1900s and in like 15 years, it's gonna sound like a crazy time. You know what I mean? That's gonna sound like the Wild West. You know
Seriously, I know.
Like her freaking grandpa is older than Colorado itself. Isn't that crazy to think about?
That's insane.
Like her grandpa's born in like the 1800s. Like her grandpa probably like freaking new slave owners.
Yeah, literally.
You know what I'm saying?
That's nuts. I haven't talked to her in a really long. Is she doing good?
Yeah, she's doing good. She had surgery on her eyes. She was recovering from that, but she seems to do well. She's pretty resilient.
Dude, she's so sweet. My favorite memory of her, it was at the lake. It was at the lake, and she was with your grandfather, and she was. I think she was talking about Christmas, but it was in the summer. She was talking about like Christmas or something, and she was talking about buying everyone shoes or something. I forget exactly what it was, but I went up to her just joking around. And I was like, "You can get me shoes too," and she like completely took me serious. She's like, "Yeah, what size shoe do you wear?" And I was like, "Dude, I'm totally kidding." She's like, "Well, why are you kidding?" I'm like, well, I was just kidding. Like, she's like, I don't know. It was cute. Like, she literally was so ready to buy me shoes. I'm like, I'm just kidding. Like, don't.
Dude, we gotta have Grandma Sally. I want to have Grandma Sally on. She's gonna be harder to get on because we gotta go to where she lives.
Yeah, we have to like put her in a box. Like, we have to like send a box to Chingatique and then.
Yeah,
She's
she
small
probably,
enough.
she could probably fit in FedEx.
She could. She literally could.
Priority or something.
Little bean.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Anything good going on?
My mic.
You stop stressing about it.
Yeah, there's just points where it legit.
You gotta
Yeah,
talk to.
anyway.
You gotta talk to have bad audio, bro.
What's up?
You gotta talk to have bad audio.
I try to talk and then I don't hear myself and I'm like, fuck. And then I go fix it. And then it sounds like shit. And then I'm fixing it and then I don't talk.
Come on, let's talk. What you
Let's
got?
talk.
What you got going on, dude? I haven't seen you all week.
I told you, bro, I'm fucking sad.
What are you sad about?
I don't want to trade this week, but I feel like a piece of shit when I'm doing nothing. So I wanted to go to Seven Springs, but Cooper fucked himself.
It's weird that you still feel I feel like that too when I'm not doing anything. Like I have a hard time not doing anything, and sometimes when I'm like that, I'm like, man, I probably wouldn't feel like this if I had a girlfriend. Because I'm like, then I have something to do. Like I could just hang out with her. But you still feel like that.
I'm also really old though.
But you still feel like that. Like what do you when you're bored? You don't just go, hey, Shimmy, what's up?
Well, I do that sometimes, but not like when it's time to work.
Yeah.
Like not.
Well, I
before
guess she goes to
4.
work.
No, even when she's home, not before like 4 o'clock. I'm not doing shit. After 4, I'll be like, hey, what's up? I'm not bored after 4 o'clock. Me and Shimmy always have something to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, before that, I'm working. I'm doing something at least.
So, what have you guys been doing, like, outside of school and work to use your time wisely? Like, you guys been like playing guitar or anything? You been playing guitar?
I actually haven't been playing guitar, but I've been playing a lot of poker.
Poker.
Yeah, and like I know that sounds stupid, but it's so much like trading that it's kind of teaches me the same lessons. Like I get like there's so many times where
it's unpredictable.
Yeah, like I'll have like the best hand aces, right? And I'll fucking like go all in early, and some guy will call me with like jack or something like that, and they'll like hit trips and beat me. You know, like that shit like that happens so much that because when you're playing online, it just happens all the time.
Yeah.
Because I'm playing like 4 tables at one time, and I'm just like, I get used to it, so I don't care really, which is kind of nice. Because same thing. That's the same thing with trading. Like if you get pissed off that you lose in trading, which it's inevitable, you're gonna lose, then you end up like trading more and being like pissed off and like a bad mindset.
Yeah, there's a quote I like. It's called "Get comfortable with being uncomfortable." It's kind of like what it is. Yeah.
That's the lifestyle, baby.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks.
You know what I've been doing?
Just let me look at your eyes and think. Actually, there's some things I was gonna say that probably aren't appropriate, so I'm just gonna hold off on
this.
this.
Where's the mic? Watch this. I had a really bad concussion in like 10th grade, and since then, when I go to cross my eyes, one of my eye goes lazy and it starts veering back and forth.
You have to do it.
Watch. Well, I want you guys to see it too. Watch. Ready? If I go. You see it? Did it work?
No, it's working. Your eyes are working good now. Your brain healed.
Oh, I see it now.
Oh yeah.
Ew. Bro's possessed.
Did you see it?
That was creepy.
Bro's a possessed mustard bottle.
Not mustard.
I'm a hot dog.
I'm a weenie.
Ugh.
What have I? Dude, I've been wrestling a lot. I've been trying to just get a really nice schedule down. So like I'm just trying to get
consistency.
Trying to get really good at wrestling. And I've always been really consistent.
You are, bro.
But I'm trying
really
to
good,
I want to make like a big jump. Like I want to really try to separate myself. Yeah. So like I was telling Kobe, like my discipline's always been there. Like I've always done what I needed to do. But lately I've been feeling just really motivated. And because I feel like I've been getting a lot better lately. So I've just been trying to find new ways to keep getting better.
Get feed off of that.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that my back got hurt, but that's okay.
minor setback for a major comeback.
Yeah,
for sure.
And then editing the podcast, trying to get better at like editing videos for YouTube and figuring all that out. Oh, I've been took up a new hobby. I made bread from scratch.
Yeah, you were saying that you were making bread for Ken's.
Yeah, I've been making sourdough bread from scratch. It takes like a week to make, and just something to try and get good at cooking. What What else I've been doing, dude? I feel like I'm always doing something.
You are. You're pretty busy.
Yeah, I feel like I'm always pretty
It's a
busy.
good thing, obviously.
Yeah, I've been trying to find some cool presents for Christmas. Workout room's gonna be dope. We just got all of this stuff. We just pretty much got everything that we.
Oh, I need to check it out actually.
Yeah, and it's gonna be done. Well, I couldn't finish it this week because of my back, but once we get back from Baltimore, I'm gonna finish it. And it's gonna be pretty dope. It's gonna be fun to work out in.
So, did you get like pretty much everyone in your family? Because you have a lot of family members. Did you get pretty much everyone a gift? I guess maybe this is a bad question to ask.
It kind of sucks for me for Christmas because every gift that I get, like I get a gift from Colby, it's gonna be from Colby and Jimmy, or I get a gift from Kenzie, it's gonna be from Kenzie and Eric. You know what I mean? So it's like I have to find a gift that correlates to both of them because they both got me a gift. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, in a way.
Yeah, I see. I know what you're saying. It makes
like,
it a little more challenging.
Colby and Jimmy is gonna be from like Colby and Jimmy.
Yeah.
Because they all share money and they all probably bought the gifts together.
Yeah.
So I have to like kind of find a gift that correlates to both of them.
I'm too scared to put it below me because I don't want to like break. I don't know how this.
Yeah, you're good.
Put it.
Then I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to scooch. Can I?
Maybe not actually.
No, like this is. How better?
Hello.
Like, what you been doing to keep your mind off of things?
Well, I mean, I literally work like. I wake up at 6. At home. I've been watching the regular show.
What's that? No.
It's a show with that Jay. Like a raccoon. And it's called The Regular Show because it's not regular at all. Like they just do completely random stuff. It's so.
It sounds like something you'd love.
Dude, it's so funny. I honestly think it's one of the best cartoons I've ever seen, besides SpongeBob. But yeah, it's really good. I've been reading a lot of poetry.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
The poetry I've been reading, I try to make it like really challenging. So the stuff I'm reading, it's like really hard to read and translate. So anytime I read poetry, it's like I'll never do it after work because after work I'm always tired and I don't have like the mental energy to like translate it at all in my head because it's so hard. So one of my favorite things to do like on weekends or days that I'm not working is just to wake up and then read it and like really try and translate those words.
That's a good little mental exercise in the morning.
Yeah.
Like a little meditation almost, huh?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's so rewarding too because like I said, it's so challenging and sometimes it'll literally take like 2 or 3 hours to me to kind of get a grasp of what the poem means. And then once you like do your research and find a little bit more about it and you find out like what it actually means, it's so rewarding because they're so beautiful.
What like where are you finding this poetry? Like you just look up poetry?
No, so I got a book literally called Best Poems in the.
Get that at Chicotique?
No, I got it at the mall. It was like a few days ago actually.
Okay.
But it's a big book and pretty straightforward. It has all the best poems in English language. And there's a guy that edits it, so he kind of makes it a little easier to read because the poems, whenever they were originally written, it was like complete English, like it was like literally a foreign language. Then he translates it a little easier, and they're still really hard.
Yeah,
but,
that's cool.
Yeah. Do you know like who's writing them?
People like Robert Frost, Edgar Allan Poe, Shakespeare ones. There's just a whole bunch of random ones. So. Yeah, like I said, they're pretty tough.
Yeah, very nerdy of you.
It is very nerdy of me, but like it's such a good way to spend your time because I'd rather be doing something like that and trying to educate myself and like be doing something poetic or artsy rather than just like mindlessly scrolling on TikTok.
Dude, sometimes when I'm done
wasting my time.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm done mindlessly scrolling, I feel so stupid.
Yeah, seriously.
Like I'm done. I'm like, what the hell did I just do for the last 15 minutes? Like and now I'm like comparing myself to these people that I just saw online or something. Like you see like a hot girl or something, and you get all sad that you don't have a girlirlfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever. Like
or some guy that's jacked.
you see like
jacked, you're like, why don't I look like that, dude? And in reality, like 5% of people do.
All right, we'll put this in Colby. We'll make this relatable to Colby because he's both of those things. See someone with like a bunch of money or something, and you're all sad.
That's dead ass accurate.
Okay.
So true, bro.
Yeah.
I get depressed once a day from going on Twitter, and they're like, "Made $1 million today." And I'm like, "Fuck
Yeah.
you."
Wow.
Dude, it's weird to see that stuff because it's literally like has nothing to do with you at all, and you let it affect you so much.
I know. It's
Literally
fucked
has
up.
zero to do with you.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And I get off and I actually feel kind of dumb. Like I feel like foggy, you know.
Mm.
I couldn't scroll through TikTok for 20 minutes and then go give a presentation.
Yeah.
Oh fuck
You know what
no.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like anything important. Like I wouldn't do that then go wrestle a match. Like
Yeah.
funny to think about because we do that. Some people do that for like 8 hours a day. You know.
What, just go on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Some people, it's like always.
Look up. Are they gonna ban that? Are they gonna ban TikTok? What's the news
I
on
saw
that?
talks about that. I didn't know anything about that at all.
Dude, it's an invasive app. They have access to literally everything on your phone.
Really?
They have access to like websites that you've gone on.
Really?
They have access to all the apps that you have, all the files that are on your phone. They have access to like your like whatever you type on your phone. They have access to what you're typing on like Safari. So then they know that goes into their algorithm. Like when you hit accept on terms and agreements, you let them do all of that. Isn't that nuts?
Washington. But we were talking about this like 2 years ago too.
Yeah, Trump tried to do it.
They've negotiated with TikTok for 2 years to resolve the government's concerns that the popular Chinese-owned video app poses a national security
Riz.
risk.
Dude, if you think about it, that's a way smarter way for another country to take over like United States than to try to fight us. Like let's just make an app that invades every kid's phone and then we make all their kids dumb by showing them videos of people dancing all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
Like if you're China, wouldn't you rather just destroy like another country from within? Like try to like ruin generations or because if you're in China and you go on TikTok, they're not seeing like people dancing and stupid videos. They're seeing engineering projects and like did you know that, Tuck?
So I was reading that.
When kids in China go on TikTok, they're not seeing like what we're seeing. Like what we see is like people dancing and stupid videos that make us laugh. What they see are like athletic accomplishments and engineering projects,
really?
Stuff like that. Like they're like their app educates their kids.
I mean that's kind of cool though.
Yeah, but when
Not for us.
it's a Chinese-run company, and whenever our kids see it in America, they're seeing like stupid videos of people dancing and all of that. So like the theory is that they are trying and that they're kind of like they make these apps to invade our phones, invade our privacy, and then kind of try to make our population a little bit dumber over time,
Yeah.
and try to kind of take over the country from within, or like make people see videos of like anti-patriotism, so people hate we hate our own country, you know,
Wow.
to generations and generations. You know that kind of helps them become one
That
time.
makes me just want to delete everything.
Dude, I know, right?
Like Cratty.
Oh my god. You guys know who it is right now?
Michelle Cratty.
We got Michelle Cratty coming in. Hey, get over here, stud.
What did that mean when Britt said at least 14 states have banned TikTok on federal issue phones?
Yeah.
I don't
Federal
know.
issue what?
Federal
Tell
issue
Cratty to come in
phones.
here.
See that?
Oh,
Cratty to come
federal
in here.
phones.
Yeah. Like, would that
Yeah.
would that be like an iPhone? Like, that wouldn't be
It's,
just any iPhone. Like, what does it mean, like federally?
talk into your mic more. But that means basically like the federal your job gives you a phone.
Oh, those.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you can't have
Okay.
TikTok on it.
Oh, really? You can't? That's
Well,
fun.
no, it said at least 14 states have done that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been watching Yellowstone. Your mom watches
My
that.
mom watches
It's
that.
so
She
good.
watches that.
It's so good, dude. It makes me want to be a cowboy. It makes me want Chris to like Chris is our uncle that he lives on where our grandparents used to live, and they have like 200 acres. It makes me want Chris to have cattle and all that stuff, so we can get a horse and then I can be a little cowboy on his property on the farm.
That'd be so awesome. You guys could have a horse.
Yeah, we could. We don't have things around our property that a horse would be useful for though.
Oh.
You know, like we don't like those ranches and stuff. They use horses to like round cattle up and like go to places that a quad can't go
Yeah.
because they can go through the woods. but it would be fun.
You don't have that.
Well, yeah, we don't have like problems that we would need a horse for, but if you had cattle and you need to move the cattle often, then it'd be useful.
Yeah.
It'd just be fun for us, but dude, that'd be fun. It'd just be a lot of work. It'd be such a big commitment. Your mom would love that though.
She would love it a lot.
Your mom's a horse girl.
It's work taking care of dogs, like a freaking horse.
Yeah, for real. You got any juice left in you?
Dying out.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fucking chilling.
We haven't opened that trap in like 25 minutes.
Crap. What shop?
I can nap right here,
Well, the
bro.
way that sounded on the fucking. Yeah, what about it, bitch?
Can I have a sip? No? You can say no.
Say no. He needs to know.
Oh, it's like gone. Here, you can
You guys
So-
want to put water in our mouths and watch stupid videos and see who laughs first?
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, because you're in the middle. The only way you can go is towards a mic.
I feel like mine's about to fall off the thing right here.
Ew, that looks like Tucker's feet.
This was a good Christmas.
Are you serious?
Fuck.
Holy shit!
I swallowed it. It was getting a little wet in there. Put water in our mouth.
I'm the winner. Let's go.
Come on, Cratty, join in here.
I spit that water.
We're doing a challenge where we put water in our mouth and we're watching funny videos.
Dude,
And we can't laugh. Yeah. Dude, I fucking do this everywhere. I swallowed a little bit of it. I know. I literally couldn't breathe because I swallowed a little bit.
look how red his eyes
I
are.
fucking spit it out and I was trying to
Coming out
breathe
of-
and I couldn't fucking
It's coming out of every hole in your body. Pause that.
shit.
Pause it. Pause it. Pause it.
That wasn't alcohol.
I know, that's why I said thank God it was water.
All right, we have the great Michael Cratty here.
What's up?
I fucking spit that shit everywhere.
What's up, Cratty?
What's up, dog?
Yeah.
Are we gonna do this again?
Cratty's gonna watch our dogs while we're gone.
Michael.
Talk about your concussion.
I'll figure it out.
Oh yeah. So me and Cooper went snowboarding. When was it? Last Friday. And I literally looked back to see where he was, and I caught an edge on my board and smacked my head. Thought I was fine. Woke up the next morning with a terrible headache and just down and out, I guess.
After he fell, he asked me where we were.
Is that really?
No. You said you blacked out for a second though. That's pretty legit.
So the first time I went the Saturday before, so like 2 weeks ago, and I did hit my head and like blacked out then, but I didn't really have any symptoms that time. But
If you black out, that's a guaranteed concussion, bud.
yeah, but like this time, the first time I didn't have any symptoms the next day. This time I had symptoms that was like the whole week.
Yeah, I think your baseline is a concussion. Like I think that your baseline that you work at is already concussed. So then you have to go really low. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still not 100%.
Yeah, I can tell. Well, Colby lost right away.
Did you actually black out?
No, not the first time I hit my head. I did not.
No, you actually not like this time that you were with
No,
us.
not this time. This time I thought I was just fine.
Oh.
But I don't know. I did notice when I got up, like after I hit my head, I had like no balance really.
Oh shit.
So like the rest of the day, I had like trouble like steering. I thought it was just because I got a lot of ice in my bindings, like under my foot.
Yeah.
Because like you know where the screws are in the bindings. It was like ice blocked in there, and my foot was like up off a little bit. So I thought it was just due to that. I didn't think it was because I hit my head, but because of that.
That sucks, dude.
That first video was funny with the guy only had 9 toes.
What?
The first one, yeah.
I swear on my whole life, the second it started, I started to like laugh a little bit, and then a little bit went down my throat, and I swallowed it. So that, you know how like when you swallow like water like in your lungs, and I fucking immediately was like, I spit it all out, and I could not take a breath because my lungs were like stuck shut. It was
Wow,
up.
someone actually almost died.
I know. I was sitting there like this never happened before, and I might die right now, and like just because Cooper said that. I was like, we'll fucking have it on camera though. Fuck it.
Instead of Bean Boys, it'd be Bean Boy.
Dude, I can't wait to see that on video. That's gonna be funny as shit.
All right, should we do another one?
Yeah, Michael could do this one.
Dude, I got the W.
I got the W, dude. I just swallowed it because my mouth was getting wet.
Bro, you still swallowed it though. It was still in my mouth. You swallowed it. Right?
All right.
Shall we?
You doing it again?
Okay, you gotta take some water.
Don't go all the way.
Yeah, I fucking filled up my mouth. Cooper's taking the tiniest little sip of his life. Fuck that. I was fucking full, dude.
Hmm?
Oh, fuck, Brandon.
Secondo tentativo.
Una pressione maggiore rispetto a quella di Lorenzo.
Solo che questo.
You better go for another come, mate.
Why do you have to break anything?
You go, good job.
Here we go.
Are you actually fucking joking? I'm done.
Thank you. Cheers.
What do you think?
Perfect.
Have a jolly Christmas.
I go by young boy and I don't
I swallowed.
I saw it too. Dude, my face was getting like.
My face was getting numb.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we need to throw our mouths like you can throw it the whole fucking way because that's what happened the first time. I started to like it came out a little bit and then I was like fuck, I pulled it in and I choked myself.
Alright, turn this off.
This is awful.
Dude, every time I watch
Fucking
those,
hell.
it's not funny ever.
I feel like I got better videos on my Snapchat memories.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah. Okay, you got anything to say? Got any wisdom?
Not
You got
really. I'm kind of out of it now.
Come on, spill
Bro's
it.
concussed, bro.
I
That's
am,
gonna
like, I can't
concuss
remember
people.
anything.
Really?
I mean,
Did you go quad riding yesterday in the snow?
no, it was not, dude.
Oh, well, they
Well, like
it looked like they were your house.
No, they were at, I don't know whose house they were at, but
Oh.
it looked like another great way to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I'm taking them till after Christmas. I'll just
Yeah, that's smart. You got nothing to say to the 9 subscribers?
Like one last topic.
All right,
How about
we'll start. We're gonna have to
I
edit
want a
that.
Cratty topic.
So we got
Alright.
Cratty.
Yeah, it has to be a Cratty topic.
we got a Cratty topic. Cratty, what you got, baby?
well, you know, I saw like the UFC's taking a break for like a month.
Yeah,
That's like the first time. How long?
yeah. They had their last event last weekend.
Yeah, well, I remember like over COVID, it was like the only sports that was still going because they had Fight Island and everything.
Why are they breaking?
I don't know. I guess. Do you know why?
I think that it was just their last event for the year. I think that their next pay-per-view, they don't have a pay-per-view every weekend. They just have a fight every weekend. But I guess that they're just done now until January, and then they'll have a fight that's not pay-per-view, and then they'll have a pay-per-view fight. They don't have a pay-per-view every weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like they have their main fight thing.
Mm-hmm.
But did you see they're upping the price for the pay per view like another $5?
Yeah, dude, they're up at $9 or something like that. They're up in the pay-per-view $10, Colby. It's gonna be $80 to watch a pay-per-view.
That's wild.
That's inflation, baby?
Yeah, they wonder why we all
It's not even
stream
that
for
bad
free.
for inflation.
They are the only sport that went on during COVID.
I know. That's all I watched. Like that's how I got into it because that's all there was to watch, like sports related.
Yeah, I guess that's the perk of having like someone like Dana White run the company instead of it couldn't just be one person's decision in the NFL to start up. You know what I'm saying? So like Dana White is pretty much the CEO. Like he runs the UFC, so he could say, hey, we're doing fights during COVID. We don't care, you know. But like other companies like NHL and all that shit, they couldn't. I mean, I'm assuming they probably couldn't do that because they had a whole group of people to go through before they could.
Well, also with the NHL, it was difficult because they had international teams in Canada, so you couldn't cross borders. So that was a problem with the MLB and the NHL because they couldn't cross borders.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Players, but the NFL was fine though because all NFL teams are located in the U.S.
Didn't like Toronto moved to like Buffalo?
Yeah, Toronto
for the year.
The Blue Jays, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Blue Jays moved to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Played like half their season there before the borders opened up again.
Yeah.
Dude,
forgot about that.
It's funny seeing them all change their names. The NFL teams. The ones.
The Washington football team.
Yeah, like the Washington football team, and like the instead of the Indians or the.
Yeah, the Cleveland Guardians now in the MLB.
I forgot about that too.
The Washington Guardians and was there one more?
Look
No,
up,
I think
Kobe.
that was it. No, it was just the Guardians in the MLB and the Commanders now in the NFL.
I feel like they should have kept their name the football team. For real.
I mean, I don't know. I know like the names are like, what's the correct term for that? They're like incorrect or whatever.
Yeah, it's like not culturally appropriate
Yeah.
to say Redskins or
Indians, but like I don't know, the Indians were always a classic team. Like if you're a baseball fan, you ever watch the movie Major League? Like, that's a baseball
oh yeah.
staple.
Well, it's funny because a lot of Kobe go back to that. Was it the same thing?
Yeah, it didn't really give anything.
It's funny because I thought, I mean, I could be wrong, but I thought I saw someone explaining that that's actually not an appropriate term to say the Redskins.
I think I saw that too.
You guys ever see those videos of the dude? He dresses up. He'll like dress in a traditional like Chinese outfit, and he'll go to like a college campus, and he's like a white guy. And a better example is the Mexican one. He'll put on like a mustache and like put on a sombrero and like wear Mexican clothing. And he's just a white guy, and he'll like stand on the college campus and be like, "Do you like my outfit?" And they're all like, "No." And he's like, "Why?" And they say, "I don't know. It's like offensive." And then he would just like go up to random like white people and like black people, whoever, anyone on a college campus, and was like, "Are you offended by my outfit?" And they were all like, "Yeah." And then he goes to like the Mexican center of town or wherever all the people are that are Mexican, and he like walks up to these people and they're all like, "Buddy!" And they're like loving him up, and he's like, are you offended by my outfit? They're like, "What? No, this is awesome." They're like so happy.
Yeah.
And then he does it with like Chinese people and like every other thing.
I saw that. It's so funny that like the people that are canceling those things, they're the ones deciding that it's inappropriate for other people. You know,
and they're not even involved.
No, they're not involved in it at all.
Whatsoever.
Yeah, they don't understand
and
that
every
culture.
fucking they say cultural appropriation, bro. Every fucking thing that ever existed is cultural appropriation. We're literally all evolving constantly forever, just taking small things we like and leaving other things that we don't like.
Yeah, cultural appropriation is literally the best thing ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be so boring if all you could eat was like burgers. Like, what even as American? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it'd be so boring if you couldn't eat Mexican food or if you couldn't eat Chinese food. Like,
Yeah.
that shit's the best thing ever.
But our Chinese food's different than traditional Chinese food. Like, it's Americanized Chinese food, pretty much.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like, if you go there, they're not using the kind of spices we are and all that.
I don't even think they cook like half their stuff. Like they'll eat like noodles raw. Like they'll eat cold noodles and stuff. I'm pretty sure.
You ever see those videos of them eating like squid or something like that, and it's still moving, and they're just eating it with the chopsticks?
That's just that one crazy girl. Oh, you mean like? Oh, yeah.
No, like in China.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god.
That one girl that like eats anything. She's like a lobster.
No, not the Liver King.
Alive.
Yeah.
Dude, I was thinking, since I follow the Liver King and Carnivore MD, I on my algorithm is like people that eat meat or like meat videos. So now I get videos of guys eating like bull testicles and shit, like the Liver King. And whenever I see that, I'm like, I think about it and I'm like, dude, I could never eat that. Like, I saw a dude that made a burger out of a cow wiener and cow balls.
Was that the guy's name Butter?
Yeah,
Dog?
Butter Dog. Butter _ dog.
Yeah.
Dude, he literally made a burger out of testicles and a penis in the middle, or a hot dog, whatever. And he ate it, and I was like, dude, I would literally throw up if I ate that. Like, I would actually freaking vomit if I ate.
Did you see how gross it was in the package too?
It was so gross. It looked like an actual freaking cock.
It was like the bottom of a freezer in like a grocery in like a butcher's shop, and it was like at the very bottom, just gross as fuck.
Dude,
freezer burnt as shit. Like,
yeah, those videos. Yeah, but like, it's funny because people always go so extreme, because like the vegan videos, like the vegan cat girl, you know what I'm saying, the vegan teacher, whatever her name is, she's always talking about how bad it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then like you go to like, you get to like the meat freaking section of TikTok or whatever, and there are people eating testicles. Like, can we relax and just find our way in the middle?
So funny.
But that's how you get famous, dude. You get famous being the freaking Butter Dog. And you know what he does? He goes to grocery stores and he literally says, all right, we're going to try Costco butter. And he'll just take a stick of butter and just eat the whole thing. Like, he'll literally open the butter up and eat it.
Hence the term Butter Dog.
I get so sick if I did that.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Or Liver King. Liver King was definitely a marketing scheme, but I still like him.
Yeah, I mean, we all knew he was on steroids like the whole time. Like, you could definitely tell. It just took it to get leaked.
Yeah, it's like, who cares though that he's on steroids?
I know.
I don't care. I prefer like my dad to go on steroids. You know, I want him to be strong.
Do you ever see how weird his like kids are in his videos and everything?
Yeah, I feel bad for his kids. I do, and I don't feel bad for his kids, because on one hand they have hundreds of millions of dollars in their name. On the other hand, though, it's probably weird being them, you know, because their dad's eating testicles and shit online.
They're so skinny, bro.
They are really skinny.
I was damn, this guy has no genetics. I want to see what Liver King's parents look like.
Well, he was probably skinny as can be before steroids. He spends what, $12,000 a month on steroids? Like, that's insane.
Yeah, supposedly he was taking like way more than what, like, even he was doing a fuck ton.
He still is, I bet.
I think it was something like 800 units or whatever they're called, and most people do like 100. But the jump from 100 to 200 isn't just like plus 100; it's like squared. So to go the whole way to 800, it's like a fucking crazy amount.
He's probably gonna die pretty early.
Dude, he said that whenever whoever leaked the video of him doing steroids, he said he called him and thanked him because, one, because he's holding him accountable, and he said, and two, because he had doctors reach out and say, bro, you're paying way too much for steroids. So he got steroids for a way cheaper price than $12,000 a month.
Wow,
that's crazy. If he's doing $12,000 a month in steroids, he's making hundreds of millions of dollars, dude.
Yeah, he's worth like 200.
Yeah.
I wonder how many followers he has on TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, I wish that he would just be more like, his name is Brian Johnson, but he calls himself the Liver King. I wish he would be more like.
He has almost 4 million followers on TikTok.
Yeah, that's insane. I wish he would be more like a person instead of a cartoon character, because then I feel like people would easily forgive him. Like, I could easily forgive a celebrity who says something racist whenever they were 15, and then they're like, and they apologize. But I'm not gonna. But I don't I'm not gonna ever like forgive Captain Crunch because he's just a cartoon character. You know what I mean? So if like Liver King would just be a person and be who he actually is instead of being a cartoon, then I feel like people would easily forgive him for lying.
It's so weird. Like you'll see videos of him going to restaurants like without a shirt on. Who's like, I don't know what he said the other day, but he's here.
Primals.
Yeah, he's like Primals. I'm here for the meat special.
Oh yeah.
Well, like no shirt on. Like you know, this place costs like $100 a meal. Like it's one of those fancy restaurants. He's like, I'm here for the meat special.
Yeah.
A fuck ton of money. He's gonna spend it.
For real. I mean, I'd rather him be famous than a lot of other people be famous. Like at least he's trying to spread his little 9 ancestral tenets. They're all healthy habits. So, you know, if people are actually following them, that's a good. At least he's using it for something. You know, even if it is a little marketing scheme for his supplements. At least he promotes to go work out and don't be a little bitch, which is a good message. Right, Tut?
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah. That's a great message.
Well, episode 8, it was real. We got 2 guests today. That was fun. Colby spit everywhere.
I fucking
Tucker
almost
spit some
died on
knowledge.
this thing, and the audio has been shit. You know what? We don't fucking care anymore.
Yeah, we do, man. Chill.
Fuck it.
Alright, episode 8. Michael Cratty, Tucker Moore.
Michael's gonna get his own episode soon.
Yeah, we got Michael coming on
We're gonna talk
real
about-
soon.
I gotta get healed a little bit so I can spit some knowledge.
Cratty's gonna spit some facts on the beans.
Yeah, there ain't much going on.